Now let us do few medicines that have sanguine temperament. So the first one is Aurum Met, and the symptom is sanguine ruddy people. Sanguine ruddy people with black hair and eyes. After a semicolon, lively, comma, restless, anxious about the future. After comma, anxious about the future. The keyword to remember here is future. Like, we invest in gold thinking about the future. So if this word is present in the symptom, then this word is only found in Aurum Met, which is gold. Next is Veratrum album, and we have already done this in this one is we have already done here that Veratrum album has both nervous and sanguine temperament, and the line is young people of a nervous sanguine temperament. Then Silesia, this also we have already done above. Here, adapted to nervous, irritable, sanguine temperament. So it has both nervous and sanguine temperament. Next is Platina, and in Platina we have adapted to women, dark hair, rigid fiber, thin, of a sanguine temperament. Semicolon. And after this, it can be or cannot be mentioned in the MCQ that who suffers from too early and too profuse menses. So if this line is there, that who suffers from too early or too profuse menses, then it becomes quite easy to identify the drug. But even if this line is not given, just remember that adapted to women, dark hair, rigid fiber, thin, of a sanguine temperament. If this line is only there, then that line is from Platina. Then in Phosphorus, we have adapted to tall, slender persons of sanguine temperament. Comma, fair skin, then delicate eyelashes, fine blonde or red hair, quick perceptions, and very sensitive nature. So this is a medicine. Phosphorus, we all know that it is adapted to tall persons, slender persons. And stout, we have just completed, we just did that. Stout medicine is capsicum, but it had nervous temperament. But in Phosphorus, we have tall, slender persons and has sanguine temperament. Then Nux vomica, which has adapted to thin, irritable, careful, zealous persons with dark hair and bilious or sanguine temperament. So this is the constitution of Nux vomica, and the most important word, the only word that you need to remember from this is zealous. This word is only present in Nux vomica. So in if you just see this word, then sure away you can know that this line is from Nux vomica. But if it is with sanguine temperament, then that also is from Nux vomica. So the keyword to remember here is zealous. Now let us do few comparisons. So first of all, this line, that there is acrid watery discharge dropping from the tip of nose. We have few similar lines in other medicines. In Argentum metallicum, we have exhausting fluent coryza with sneezing. The line is exhausting fluent coryza with sneezing. In Euphrasia, we have profuse acrid lacrimation. With profuse bland coryza. And in the bracket we have reverse of Allium cepa, as I just spoke about this. Then in Arum triphyllum, we have coryza, acrid, fluent, nostrils raw. And also we have acrid, ichorous discharge, excoriating inside of nose, ala and upper lip, and within bracket arsenic and Allium cepa. So this line of Arum triphyllum is quite similar to the line in Allium cepa, but just that in Arum triphyllum we have acrid ichorous. The keyword here is ichorous. So there is acrid ichorous discharge which corrodes or inside of nose and upper lip, but in Allium cepa the discharge was only acrid. Then we have a line in Sabadilla which is sneezing in spasmodic paroxysms followed by lacrimation. Copious watery coryza. And then also face hot and eyelids red and burning. So leave that. So we have this line in Sabadilla that there is paroxysmal sneezing which is followed by lacrimation and copious watery coryza. So the nature of the fluid or the discharge in coryza is it is copious. Then in Merck sol we have acrid nasal discharge, having odor of old cheese. Having odor of old cheese. Nostrils red, raw, ulcerated. So almost similar to the line in Allium cepa that the discharge was watery and acrid nasal discharge. Merck sol also has acrid nasal discharge, but the order is of old cheese. And now for this symptom of hay fever in Allium cepa, this symptom we have hay fever in few other medicines as well. Let us do a quick comparison. Let us do a quick comparison of few of these mental symptoms with the symptoms in other medicines. So this fear, we have already done a comparison of fear in depth in Aconite. So do refer to that. And now we will be comparing this restlessness. So the restlessness in Aconite, we have restless, anxious, does everything in great haste. Haste means fast, jaldi. Must change position often. Everything startles him. Next, in Aurum Met, we have sanguine, ruddy people with black hair and eyes, lively, restless, anxious about the future. Now remember, I told you this future word is very important for Aurum Met. So lively, restless, anxious about the future. This line is in Aurum Met. In Colocynth, we have agonizing pain in abdomen, causing patient to bend double with restlessness. With restlessness, twisting and turning to obtain relief ameliorated by hard pressure. This entire line. Okay, so this is the line in Colocynth. In Helonius, we have restless, must be continually moving about. Next, in Calibrome, we have nervous, restless, cannot sit still, must move about or keep occupied. Hands and fingers in constant motion. This is important. Hands and fingers in constant motion. Fidgety hands. If only this word is given, fidgety hands, straight away mark Calibrome. You don't have to think about any other medicine. Fidgety hands, Calibrome. And fidgety feet, that medicine is Zincum. Fidgety feet is Zincum. And after semicolon, twitching of fingers. Next, in Natrum Carb, we have attacks of anxiety and restlessness during a thunderstorm. This is the word to be remembered. And within brackets, we also have phosphorus. And in phosphorus, we have restless, fidgety, moves continually. Cannot sit or stand still a moment. Then in Sorinum, we have stormy weather, he feels acutely, feels restless. From this line, feels restless for days before or during a thunderstorm. Similar to the line in Natrum Carb, right? That there was anxiety, attack of anxiety and restlessness during a thunderstorm. And here, before or during a thunderstorm, he feels restless. And also one more line in Sorinum, which is extremely psoric patients. nervous, restless, easily startled. Now a side note MCQ, there is a line in Sorainum under mental symptoms only, which is anxious, full of fear, evil forebodings. Evil forebodings. Now the question is, there is a line in your book in Allen's keynote which has gloomy forebodings. This is in Sorainum, and this is your homework to find that this word gloomy forebodings is in which medicine. This is your homework. Find out and let me know in the comment section. Next, in Rustux, we have great restlessness, anxiety, apprehension. Cannot remain in bed, must change position often to obtain relief from pain. This is the entire line from Rustux. Also this line, restless, cannot stay long in one position. Remember the keyword, that the keyword is restless, cannot stay long in one position. This line is from Rustux. Next, in Tarantula, the line is restlessness, could not keep quiet in any position. Okay, could not keep quiet in any position. This is the line in Tarantula. Also, must keep in motion, though walking aggravate all symptoms. In lac defloratum, we have great restlessness, extreme and protracted suffering from loss of sleep. And in lac caninum, we have nervous, restless, highly sensitive organisms. This is the line in lac can.